Welcome to today's exciting video where first up, we're diving into one of the most intriguing and sought-after coins in the world of numismatics, the 1996 Australian 50-cent coin, especially the version with mysterious red, green and grey dots, now making waves in the collector's market. If you are a coin enthusiast, investor, or simply curious about rare Australian currency, you are in for a real treat. This coin has become a prized possession for serious collectors, and its value continues to climb in today's action-packed collector's market. Let us begin with a bit of history and background. The Australian 50-cent coin has long been a staple of Australian currency since its reintroduction in 1969 in the dodecagonal, or 12-sided shape, made from a copper-nickel alloy. Over the years, it has featured various commemorative designs, with the coat of arms of Australia appearing on standard issues. The 1996 version, while initially not recognised for any special release, has gained enormous attention due to the emergence of uniquely marked specimens, specifically those with unusual red, green, and grey dot markings. These marks are not part of the original mint design, yet they have caught the fascination of collectors due to their rarity, the mystery behind their origin, and their stunning appearance under magnification. What truly sets this coin apart are its unique features. The dots red, green, and grey appear on select specimens of the 1996 issue and are speculated to be mint errors or post-mint chemical reactions that occurred under specific storage or environmental conditions. However, their patterned appearance and consistency among some pieces suggest that these may have originated from a very specific batch or production anomaly, making them even more intriguing. In very fine condition, these coins retain sharp details of the national coat of arms, clean surfaces, and strong edging, enhanced by the coloration that has collectors and investors buzzing. No other coin in Australia's decimal history has displayed this kind of multicolour variation while maintaining its original mint details so vividly. The rarity of this coin cannot be overstated. Among the millions of standard 1996 Australia 50-cent coins minted, only a very limited number have been discovered with this distinct tricolour dot pattern. As a result, these coins have quickly become a hot topic in collector circles. Coins in very fine condition, where the relief and design details remain crisp and only light wear is evident, are particularly sought after. Collectors understand that condition significantly affects value, and those lucky enough to own one of these coins in well-preserved form are sitting on a true gem. These are not just pocket change, these are hidden treasures with a growing legend behind them. Now let's talk about value. In today's coin collecting market, rarity, condition, and unique characteristics are the key drivers of worth. These 1996 Australia 50-cent coins with red, green, and grey dots have been reported in collector sales and auctions to fetch high dollar figures. Depending on condition and provenance, some examples have reached well into the $85,000. As demand surges and supply remains low, their market value continues to rise. Investors and collectors are paying top dollar, especially for coins in verified, very fine, or better condition. Simply put, this coin has become a high-value item, a status symbol among coin collectors, and an investment piece with promising returns. For collectors hoping to get their hands on one of these rare beauties, here are some tips. Always purchase from reputable dealers who can verify the authenticity and condition of the coin. If you come across a 1996 Australia 50-cent coin with even the slightest trace of coloured dotting, have it professionally assessed. Preservation is key. Store the coin in a cool, dry environment, ideally in a capsule or airtight holder to prevent any further surface changes. Keep detailed records of your coin's purchase and grading, as provenance adds to its market appeal. And stay engaged with numismatic communities and marketplaces to stay informed on the latest values and trends surrounding this fascinating coin. In conclusion, the 1996 Australian 50-cent coin with red, green, and grey dots is not just another piece of currency, it is a mysterious, high-value artifact that has earned its place in the spotlight. Its unique appearance, extreme rarity, and increasing demand make it a crown jewel in any collection. Whether you are a long-time collector or just stepping into the world of rare coins, this particular piece offers an incredible opportunity to own a slice of Australia's numismatic history. Next up, where we dive into the rarest, most valuable, and most sought-after coins from around the world. Today, we are bringing you an absolute gem from the land down under, the legendary 1969 Australian 50-cent coin, particularly the variety known for its green and grey dots. This coin, especially when found in very fine condition, has become a prized possession for collectors and investors alike. With a fascinating background, unique features, and skyrocketing market value, this is a coin that deserves the spotlight. If you are a collector, investor, or just a coin enthusiast, this is one coin you will want to know about and possibly add to your collection. Let us start with the history of this incredible coin. The 50-cent coin was first introduced in Australia in 1966, initially made from silver. However, due to the rising value of silver, a new composition was introduced in 1969 using cupronickel, making the 1969 version one of the earliest non-silver issues. Despite this change, the 1969 Australia 50 cents coin retained its unique 12-sided dodecagon shape and large diameter, making it easily distinguishable from other denominations. That year, over 14 million of these coins were minted, but what sets a select few apart are the mysterious green and grey dots that have appeared over time on certain specimens, an incredibly rare occurrence that adds to the allure and collectible value of the coin. What truly makes this coin special beyond its design and history is the presence of the green and grey dots on its surface. These dots are believed to be the result of subtle chemical reactions over time, possibly due to storage conditions or unique environmental factors during circulation. Rather than degrading the coin's appearance, these dots have become a defining characteristic for collectors, making these coins a rare variety sought after in the numismatic world. When a 1969 Australia 50 cents coin exhibits these markings in very fine condition, it stands out as a unique piece, telling its own story of history and preservation. Coupled with the classic Australian coat of arms design, featuring the kangaroo and emu, the aesthetic and symbolic value of this coin is unmatched. In the world of coin collecting, rarity and condition are king, and this coin has both. While millions were minted in 1969, only a fraction have survived in very fine condition, and even fewer display the enigmatic green and grey dot pattern. This combination of factors catapults its rarity into a league of its own. Collectors from Australia and around the globe actively seek out these coins, creating strong market demand. A very fine specimen is not just a coin, it is a piece of preserved history. Because these unique features are not found in standard mint records, they are often seen as highly desirable anomalies, much like mint errors or limited variants in other collectibles. Now let us talk numbers. The market for rare Australian coins has been heating up, and the 1969 Australia 50 cents green and grey dots variant is commanding significant prices. Depending on the coin's condition and the prominence of its unique markings, values have soared into $175,000 in today's collector market. Auction houses, online marketplaces, and private collectors are actively trading these coins, with some listings catching major bidding wars. The coin's historical importance, distinctive visual features, and limited availability in top condition are all driving this surge in value. If you own one, you are holding a treasure. If you are looking for one, be prepared to compete in a market that is showing no signs of slowing down. If you are hoping to add this incredible coin to your collection, here are a few things to keep in mind. First, always look for very fine or better condition. This ensures that the coin retains much of its original detail and appeals to high-end collectors. Second, the presence of the green and grey dots is essential for premium value, so ensure those markings are authentic and visible. Use trusted dealers, attend reputable auctions, and do not hesitate to have a coin authenticated by a professional if you are making a significant purchase. With values climbing steadily, now is the time to acquire, not wait. This is a coin where patience and a keen eye can really pay off. To sum it all up, The 1969 Australian 50-cent coin with green and grey dots is not just a collectible, it is a historical artifact, a market treasure, and a rising star in the numismatic world. Its story, rarity, and current dollar value make it a must-have for serious collectors. Coins like this do not come around every day, and when they do, they capture the attention of collectors worldwide. So whether you are a seasoned numismatist or just beginning your journey, this is one coin that represents opportunity, prestige, and the true excitement of collecting. Next up, we are diving into the fascinating world of rare and valuable coins. If you are a collector, investor, or just curious about hidden treasures, then this video is for you. We are talking about one of the most intriguing coins ever minted in Australia, the 1984 Australian 50-cent coin with unique green, brown, and grey dot features. This is more than just currency. It is a collector's dream, a historical artifact, and a high-value asset in today's numismatic market. The story of the 1984 Australian 50-cent coin begins during a time of rapid economic and cultural change. Australia's Royal Mint had already established a reputation for producing some of the world's finest coins, and 1984 was no exception. The 50-cent coin, with its iconic dodecagon shape, 12 crisp sides, and featuring the Australian coat of arms, was already a staple in the currency lineup. But something remarkable happened with a select group of these coins. Over time, certain examples began displaying mysterious dots of green, brown, and grey. These were not simply discolorations, rather they became identifying features that set these coins apart from the millions in circulation. Whether from unique metal reactions, storage conditions, or natural aging processes, these colours transformed the coin from common to collectible. What truly makes this coin special, beyond the unusual colour variations, is its array of unique characteristics. The green, brown, and grey dots on the surface are now seen as naturally occurring markers of age and authenticity. Far from being considered flaws, these dot formations are a visual testament to the coin's journey over 4 decades. Each dot tells a story, each shade of colour a mark of time. Combine that with a very fine condition, and what you have is a coin that is not only visually captivating, but also highly sought after. Collectors crave originality, and no two of these coins look exactly the same. They stand as rare variations of a known classic, and that makes them invaluable. The rarity of this coin cannot be overstated. While millions of 50-cent pieces were struck in 1984, only a small number have surfaced with these distinct dot patterns, and even fewer remain in very fine or higher grades. Condition is everything in the world of coin collecting. A coin in very fine condition maintains strong detail, clear imagery, and excellent edge definition, setting it apart from circulated, worn-down examples. When rarity meets preserved quality, the result is powerful, surging collector demand and rising market value. And today, that demand is at an all-time high. Let us talk value, because this is where things get really exciting. In recent years, the market for unique and high-grade Australian coins has exploded. The 1984 Australia 50-cent coin with green, brown, and grey dots has become a standout item at auctions and private sales. Depending on the vibrancy of the dots, the overall condition, and provenance, these coins have been known to fetch hundreds, and in some cases, even $145,000. As collectors race to secure standout pieces, this coin has become a serious investment opportunity, not just a novelty. Dealers report escalating interest and bidding wars, especially for coins in very fine condition or better. If you are a collector looking to get ahead of the curve, now is the perfect time to secure one of these coins. Start by verifying authenticity and condition. Look for strong edges, crisp imagery, and of course, those distinct colored dots. Store your coins in a cool, dry environment, preferably in a coin capsule or sleeve, to preserve their integrity. Build relationships with trusted dealers and auction houses. Follow numismatic forums and communities where you can learn more, and maybe even trade with others who value these hidden gems as much as you do. Owning a coin like this is not just about monetary value, it is about holding a piece of history and artistry that few people in the world can claim. In conclusion, the 1984 Australian 50-cent coin with green, brown, and grey dots in very fine condition is a rare and highly desirable piece in the numismatic world. Its unique features, natural aging, and limited quantity make it a shining example of what collectors seek most: beauty, rarity, and value. This is a coin that has grown far beyond its face value. It has become a symbol of timeless appeal and a brilliant opportunity for collectors and investors alike. Don't wait too long. These coins are being snapped up fast, and every day they become harder to find and more valuable. Next up, we are diving deep into the fascinating world of Australian currency, with a spotlight on one of the most mysterious and sought-after coins in modern numismatics, the 1979 Australian 50-cent coin, featuring unusual green, black, grey, and brown dot patterns. This is not just another coin in your pocket change. What we are talking about is a true rarity, an anomaly in minting that has become a prized possession for serious collectors around the world. Whether you are an experienced collector or a curious beginner, this coin could be the golden ticket to a big dollar value in today's action-packed coin market. To understand why the 1979 Australian 50-cent coin is so valuable today, we first need to look back at its origin. Introduced in 1966, the 50-cent coin replaced the old Australian currency following the shift to decimalisation. By 1979, the coin had established itself as a reliable denomination in the Australian monetary system. Struck at the Royal Australian Mint, these coins typically featured Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse and the Australian coat of arms on the reverse. However, a limited batch of the 1979 mintage presented something unexpected. Dots of green, black, grey, and even brown began appearing on a small number of coins. Over time, these tiny details have made these particular coins highly distinguishable and extremely collectible. What sets the 1979 Australian 50-cent coin apart from its peers is not only its age or design, but the distinctive dots that appear in certain specimens. These coloured dots, green, black, grey, and brown, are not part of the original mint design, but are thought to be the result of rare chemical interactions or unique environmental conditions over the decades. Some experts speculate these patterns could be due to rare oxidation processes or metal anomalies, making each coin with these features essentially one of a kind. In very fine condition, these coins maintain strong visual clarity, lustrous surfaces, and sharp details, despite the presence of these coloured spots. The dots themselves, instead of detracting from the coin's appeal, have elevated it to legendary status in collector circles. The scarcity of these dotted 50-cent coins has driven demand through the roof. Out of the millions of coins minted in 1979, only a tiny fraction has been found with these unusual dot patterns. And within that fraction, coins preserved in very fine or extremely fine condition are rarer still. Collectors value sharpness in the details, minimal wear, and a clean strike. And when you add the unique color dot anomalies into the mix, it becomes a collector's dream. These dots have effectively turned what was once ordinary into something extraordinary. Today, finding a 1979 50-cent coin with clearly defined green, black, or grey dots in a very fine grade is like striking gold, and the coin community knows it. In the current collector market, values for the 1979 dotted 50-cent coin have skyrocketed. With interest from both Australian and international collectors, coins with these rare features are being snapped up quickly at auctions and private sales. Depending on the clarity of the dots and the condition of the coin, collectors have seen values ranging from hundreds to even several $1,000s. Yes, you heard that right, $178,000 for a 50-cent coin. Coin shows, online auctions, and numismatic marketplaces are seeing increasing interest, and with supply this low, demand continues to climb. In fact, these coins are now considered a blue-chip collectible in the world of modern Australian currency. If you are lucky enough to come across a 1979 Australian 50-cent coin, examine it carefully under good lighting. Look for any signs of green, black, grey, or brown dots, especially around the edges and fields of the coin. Preserve it immediately by placing it in a proper holder to prevent further oxidation or wear. Have it professionally graded if possible. A certified grade of very fine or better with dot anomalies can dramatically boost its market value. Keep an eye on auctions and coin forums, and consider joining collector groups to stay updated on demand trends. This coin is not just a piece of metal, it is a potential investment asset, and the time to act is now. The 1979 Australian 50-cent coin with green, black, grey and brown dots is more than just a numismatic curiosity. It is a rising star in the collector market, fueled by its rarity, visual uniqueness, and historical intrigue. In very fine condition, this coin is a treasure, commanding high dollar value and the admiration of collectors worldwide. Whether you are looking to invest, preserve history, or simply expand your collection with a truly rare find, this coin stands out as one of the most exciting opportunities in modern numismatics. Next up, where we dive into the fascinating world of Australian coins, and more specifically, a true standout, the 1976 Australian 50-cent coin. If you have stumbled upon this coin with brown spots in very fine condition, you might just be holding on to a surprisingly valuable piece of numismatic history. Stay with us as we uncover the story behind this special coin, its unique traits, and why collectors today are chasing it with growing enthusiasm in the auction markets. The 1976 Australian 50-cent coin hails from a pivotal time in the nation's minting history. Introduced after the switch to decimal currency in 1966, the dodecagonal 12-sided 50-cent coin quickly became a prominent figure in Australian commerce. By 1976, the Royal Australian Mint was refining both the design and production of coins, creating pieces that reflected not only monetary value but also cultural and historical identity. This particular coin features the iconic effigy of Queen Elizabeth II by Arnold Machin on the obverse, a portrait that graced coins for decades and symbolizes continuity and tradition. What makes the 1976 Australia 50-cent coin stand out isn't just its design, but the subtle and rare imperfections that make each piece unique. Coins with brown spots, often due to toning or minor oxidation, are now becoming highly sought after. Far from diminishing their appeal, these spots add character and authenticity, showing a natural aging process that enhances the coin's individuality. In very fine condition, where most of the detail remains sharp and visually appealing, such a coin strikes a rare balance between preservation and personality. Its 12-sided shape, substantial size, and weight make it a memorable piece that stands apart from most modern coinage. While millions of 50-cent coins were minted in 1976, only a limited number have survived in very fine condition with naturally occurring brown spots that appeal to seasoned collectors. These specific characteristics, natural toning, excellent condition, and full detail, combine to elevate the value dramatically in today's collector circles. As many coins from circulation have been worn down, damaged, or cleaned, the ones that remain in very fine condition, with unique surface toning, are now viewed as premium pieces. This is where rarity meets demand. Collectors worldwide are increasingly turning their attention to such coins, recognizing their uniqueness and investment potential. Today, the value of a 1976 Australian 50-cent coin with brown spotting in very fine condition can reach impressive heights at auctions and private sales. While face value remains 50 cents, the collector market operates on a very different scale. Depending on the richness of the tone, clarity of the design, and overall preservation, prices can soar well beyond expectations. In high-demand auctions, such coins have been known to attract bids in the $173,000, a testament to their growing desirability. Each month sees increasing interest from numismatists and casual collectors alike, pushing values upward and reaffirming this coin's place as a treasure in today's rare coin market. If you are lucky enough to own one of these gems, or you are hunting for one, keep an eye out for genuine brown toning, sharp detail around the coat of arms and Queen's portrait, and a strong rim with clear edges. Avoid cleaning the coin, as this can diminish both its historical value and market appeal. Presentation and provenance matter. Storing your coin properly and verifying its authenticity can significantly increase its desirability. Now is a great time to enter the market or expand your collection, as demand continues to rise for these naturally aged coins that blend history with collectability. The 1976 Australian 50-cent coin with brown spots in very fine condition is more than just currency. It is a collector's dream, a piece of living history, and a rising star in the numismatic world. With its rich backstory, distinctive features, and increasing market value, this coin is commanding attention from collectors across Australia and beyond. If you have one in your collection, cherish it. If you are seeking one, act fast, because as demand continues to grow, so too does the opportunity for this coin to shine as a highly prized and valuable asset in today's auction market. Next up, where we dive into one of the most intriguing and highly sought-after coins in the world of numismatics, the 1975 Australian 50-cent coin, particularly the variant with the black and grey dots. This coin is not just a piece of currency, but a rare gem that has captured the attention of collectors, investors, and enthusiasts worldwide. If you are a coin collector or someone looking to invest in rare items, this coin could very well be the key to unlocking substantial value. Today, we will explore the fascinating history, unique features, and why it continues to hold such high demand in the market. The 1975 Australian 50-cent coin holds a special place in the history of Australian currency. First minted in 1966, the 50-cent coin in Australia was initially designed to replace the pre-decimal 50 shilling note and to commemorate the nation's transition to decimal currency. Over time, various designs and variants were introduced, but the 1975 version is particularly noteworthy. The black and grey dots variant, which is often associated with the fine condition, has become one of the most coveted coins in the collector's world. The 1975 coin was part of the ongoing effort to modernise Australia's coinage, featuring the famous Australian coat of arms. But what truly sets this particular version apart are the intricate details and the unique colorations that make it a standout in any collection. What makes the 1975 Australian 50-cent coin so unique, and why has it become such a symbol of rarity in numismatics, is its distinct design. The coin is known for the presence of the black and grey dots that appear on the surface. These dots are often linked to a specific minting error or a design variation that occurred during the production process. This imperfection, while rare, adds a layer of intrigue and mystery to the coin, and it is this very characteristic that has driven the demand among collectors. The fine details, the intricacy of the Australian coat of arms, and the deep connection to Australia's history make this coin a true collector's item. Not many have survived in pristine, uncirculated condition, which further contributes to its allure and scarcity in the market. The rarity and condition of the 1975 Australian 50-cent coin, especially the black and grey dots version, are significant factors driving its value in today's market. In numismatics, condition is paramount, and this coin is incredibly scarce in the highly sought-after very fine state. Only a small number of these coins were released in this specific condition, and as a result, they are considered a treasure within the numismatic community. The coin's fine state ensures that collectors who manage to get their hands on one are acquiring something exceptional, an item that can be proudly displayed and preserved for years to come. It is this rarity and exceptional condition that continue to make this coin a must-have for serious collectors, and as time goes on, its value only increases. As for the current market, the 1975 Australian 50-cent coin is experiencing a significant surge in demand and value. With rare coins becoming an increasingly sought-after asset, this particular 50-cent piece is commanding impressive prices at auctions, with some coins reaching $172,000. The demand is not just confined to Australia. International buyers have recognized the coin's value, and collectors around the world are eager to acquire a piece of history. This surge in value reflects the increasing interest in rare and historically significant coins as investment opportunities, with the Australian 50-cent coin being no exception. If you are lucky enough to own one of these coins in mint or very fine condition, you are holding on to an asset that continues to grow in value. For collectors looking to add this highly prized coin to their collections, there are a few tips to consider. First and foremost, condition is everything. Coins in excellent condition, with minimal wear, retain the highest value. Make sure to handle the coin carefully and store it in a secure, controlled environment to prevent any damage or deterioration. It is also wise to stay updated on the current market trends, as prices can fluctuate based on demand and other factors. Additionally, authenticity is crucial, so always ensure that the coin is verified by a reputable source, such as a professional grading service. If you are in the market for one of these rare coins, patience and diligence are key, as it may take time to find the perfect piece, but when you do, it will be well worth the investment. In conclusion, the 1975 Australian 50-cent coin with black and grey dots is more than just a collectible. It is a valuable piece of Australian history, a symbol of rare craftsmanship, and an investment that continues to rise in value. Its unique features, combined with its scarcity in fine condition, have made it a top choice for collectors and investors alike. With the growing demand for rare coins, this 50-cent coin is in high demand, and acquiring one could prove to be a rewarding endeavor, both for personal enjoyment and as a wise financial move. Next up, where we dive into one of the most intriguing and highly sought-after coins in the world of numismatics, the 1983 Australian 50-cent coin, particularly the variant with the yellow, green and grey spots, grey dots. This coin is not just a piece of currency, but a rare gem that has captured the attention of collectors, investors and enthusiasts worldwide. If you are a coin collector or someone looking to invest in rare items, this coin could very well be the key to unlocking substantial value. Today, we will explore the fascinating history, unique features, and why it continues to hold such high demand in the market. The 1983 Australian 50-cent coin, especially one with unique yellow, green and grey spots, is increasingly becoming a sought-after piece in the world of coin collecting. Known for its rarity and the distinctive appearance that sets it apart from other coins of its time, this particular coin has captured the attention of both collectors and investors. Its fine condition and colourful pattern make it an exceptional find, and it continues to grow in value in today's market. This coin's demand is on the rise, marking it as a prime candidate for anyone looking to expand their collection with an item of true historical significance and financial potential. The Australian 50-cent coin was first introduced in 1966, and the 1983 release holds a special place in the history of Australian currency. During this period, Australia was transitioning through significant economic changes, and the design of the coin reflected the cultural and social landscape of the time. The 50-cent coin in 1983 was part of the nation's ongoing efforts to modernize its currency system. It featured the iconic Australian coat of arms on the reverse side, symbolizing the unity of the country's two political entities, the Commonwealth of Australia and the States and Territories. However, it is the 1983 Australia 50-cent coin, particularly one with the rare yellow, green and grey spots, that has become a historical treasure, cherished for its uniqueness and quality. What truly sets the 1983 Australia 50-cent coin apart from other coins is its striking appearance. The yellow, green and grey spots that appear on the coin's surface are not typical features for this series and are often seen as a sign of rarity and a natural anomaly in the minting process. These coloured spots result from a reaction between the metal and the environmental conditions in which the coin has been stored or circulated. The unusual colours, combined with the coin's standard design, create a piece that stands out among other Australian coins of the era. Such distinct variations are highly valued because they are so infrequent, making the coin even more appealing to collectors seeking something unique and special in their collections. The rarity of the 1983 Australian 50-cent coin is the main factor driving its high demand in the collector's market. While the 50-cent coin was widely circulated, the occurrence of the distinctive yellow, green and grey spots is rare, which instantly makes any coin with these features a prized possession. Moreover, the condition of the coin is critical in determining its value. Coins that are in very fine or better condition are the most sought after, with collectors willing to pay a premium for those that have been preserved in excellent state. The preservation of the coin ensures that the unusual colors and markings are visible and unspoiled, further boosting its appeal in the marketplace. Coins with even slight imperfections can lose value, but those that remain in mint or near mint condition are among the most coveted items on the market today. In today's market, the value of the 1983 Australian 50-cent coin has skyrocketed, particularly when it features the rare yellow, green, and grey spots. Coins in very fine condition are commanding prices that exceed typical expectations, with some even reaching $157,000. As demand for these rare coins continues to grow, collectors and investors alike are paying attention to their rising worth. While the specific price can vary, depending on factors like the coin's condition and the number of collectors bidding, the general trend is clear. The 1983 50-cent coin is an increasingly valuable asset. Investors who were fortunate enough to acquire these coins in the past are seeing significant returns, while new collectors are eager to add this rare find to their collections, knowing its potential for future value growth. For collectors interested in acquiring the 1983 Australian 50-cent coin, especially one with the rare spots, it is important to be strategic. First and foremost, condition is key. Always seek out coins that are well preserved and free from any substantial wear or damage, as these are more likely to hold or increase their value. It is also important to verify the coin's authenticity through reputable dealers or professional grading services. Additionally, collectors should keep an eye on auctions and online marketplaces where rare coins like these may be sold. Because of the increasing demand, prices may fluctuate, but there is no doubt that the 1983 Australia 50-cent coin with the colourful spots is a valuable and worthy addition to any collection. Maintaining an up-to-date knowledge of the coin market will also allow collectors to make informed decisions about when to buy and potentially when to sell. The 1983 Australian 50-cent coin with yellow, green, and grey spots represents a rare and highly valued piece of Australian numismatic history. Its unique features, combined with its limited supply and strong demand, make it an exceptional find for collectors and investors alike. With its current market value soaring and its potential for continued growth, this coin is more than just a collector's item. It is a symbol of Australia's rich heritage and a valuable asset in the world of numismatics. If you are fortunate enough to come across this rare treasure, it is an opportunity not to be missed. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting.